Hello everybody, it's I George and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very fun video for you guys. I'm going to answer questions so that you guys get to know me a little bit more. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. But before we go, you know what to do. You have to like and subscribe, so I'm giving you 10 seconds to like and subscribe. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's get into the video. Anyways, just a quick little update. I did say I was going to do a 30-day camera confidence challenge on my channel. However, we have an upcoming exams, as I don't know, I've said that. We have an upcoming exams, so I can't do that for now, but I promise to do it right after we get done with exams. So stay in tune for that, and I love you. Now let's get back to the video. So to start off, I have prepared the questions right on my iPad here, so I'm going to be looking at them. I'm going to be reading them out and then answer the questions. So I've made it in 3 parts. The first part is about my vlogging life, and we have getting to know me more, and then my perspective on my daily life. So let's get into it real quick. So the first question is, why did I start vlogging? So vlogging, I joined YouTube around 2018, 2019, and ever since that day, I've liked vlogging. I just watch a lot of people living their lives, and I'll be like, hey, I can actually do that. So there are days I just pick the camera to film. I'll do a lot of things. I'll just be filming them, but I never got to post them. But recently I've been feeling the urge to post, hence my channel. On to the next question, we have, what has been the hardest part about vlogging? The hardest part about vlogging is being consistent, because being consistent is to me, it's very hard. That is why sometimes you see a video like there'll be month intervals, and then sometimes it's kind of like the tools you use to film with, but mostly you can film with your phone, as I'm doing right now. All I have is my phone and my mic or hands-free. This hands-free is really beat up, that's why I'm holding the mic, because it looks really nasty. Look, yeah, it's almost dead, but I have to get some. It is almost about to die, but it is still hanging in there. It's hanging in there. Yeah, so the hardest part about vlogging is mostly being consistent with vlogging, because it is something like, if you want to share your daily life, it has to be something kind of like maybe something you do daily, you be filming daily. But looking at the life that I'm living right now, it is very hard. On to the next question. It says, what's one thing you've learned about vlogging that you wish you knew when you started? Well, one thing I've learned is it's a very fun thing to do. I wish I would have started right when I wanted to, which was like when I joined YouTube and then I fell in love with it. I wish I would have started at that time, but God knows what held me back, that I stopped, and now I'm like, I have to do it or I stop. Yeah. Next up, we have, what are your biggest hope for this channel? My biggest hope for this channel is to connect with a lot of people as much as I can, because connecting with people is the main reason why we do this. Well, for most of it. Sometimes it is for documenting your life, so that you can come back and then look at it later on in your years, I don't know. But mostly I just want to connect with people, have like thousands and millions of people to connect with. Yeah. Next up, we have, how do you plan to always stay motivated when things get tough? Okay, so for these past days, things are tough these days, and then what I mostly do to get motivated is to watch my favorite YouTubers, my favorite influencers on other social platforms. That is what I mostly do. Oh my god. That is what I mostly do. I'll just like put everything aside and then come to my phone, find Cohen, Alex Gonzalez, like anybody who there's a lot. I can't mention all of their names, but I hope these two would lead to the rest. I'll just put them there and then I'll be watching it. I'll be giving it like every time I watch my favorite influencers on YouTube or TikTok or somewhere, I just feel motivated to film and post. However, my online life is a little bit not that on. So yeah, I just like to watch my favorite influencers. Okay, so on the second segment of this is where you get to know me most. So, next question is, what's one thing most people don't know about me? One thing that most people don't know about me is I do a lot of things. I sing, I act, I draw, I design, I crochet. I'm a very artsy person, yeah, and that most people don't know about. Most people know a few, but they don't know all. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Next up, we have, if you could travel anywhere in Ghana right now, where would it be and why? If I could travel anywhere in Ghana, I'd probably go to Accra because I was born and bred in Takoradi. I've literally lived my whole life right here. I've never moved outside, so I want to like have a feel of how it feels elsewhere. And besides, Accra is known to be a very bustling city. You know, we have all the things going on there, like marathon. Literally everything is being done in Accra. Takoradi literally feels like a desert. Nothing is literally going on here, but some people are finding it entertaining. However, not for me. So I want to go to Accra. Next up, we have, what's my go-to comfort meal? My go-to comfort meal is benku. I love benku. Benku can never escape me. I love benku. What's a hobby or interest you have outside of vlogging? So outside of vlogging, I crochet, I draw. Yeah, mostly those two. It's either I'm crocheting or drawing. I do those two a lot. What's one thing that always makes me laugh? One thing that always makes me laugh is whenever I remember my flop errors. That happened in junior high school or JHS as we term it. I'll probably share this with you in some few videos, so stay tuned. Yeah. Alright, what's my typical day in Takoradi like? My typical day in Takoradi, very much stressful because one, I'm still in school and then it is very stressful because you wake up with stress, you sleep with stress. Every day comes with a challenge. You literally been running errands for school. There's no time to be you. Yeah, that's my little life. Hopefully I'll be sharing that as well. What's one thing that brings you joy every day? One thing that brings me joy every day is whenever I go to my gallery and find some of my older videos. It just brings me joy, gives me motivation that everything will be alright, and then looking at the things going on currently and I'm still fighting through really brings me joy. What are you currently reading, watching, or listening to? Currently, I'm not reading any book. I'm not watching any movie or show as of late, and I'm not watching anything because of the upcoming exam that we have. Yeah. And then listening to, I have to say, iconically, I'm listening to Cat's Eye, but I also listen to Black Sheriff on the side. I listen to, what else do I listen to? Yes, and K-pop Demon Hunter. I listen to some songs from K-pop Demon Hunters. I believe I mentioned that last video ago, so go and check it out. Last but not least, we have, what's one goal I'm working towards right now, big or small? One goal I'm working towards right now is to be there for myself. treat myself as how I treat others. That's a very big goal that I'm looking forward to, or I'm doing for myself right now, because I took a seat and I sat myself down and then realized that I've not been good to myself. I literally treat myself bad. I treat myself so bad, but now I want to be there for myself. I want to be good to myself as how I'm good to others. Yeah. And then my small goal is to have a small business on the side, as I've started with my crocheting. So that's my goal. That's it. So this brings us to the end of today's video. I really hope you know much about me, and I want you guys to also ask me some questions in return in the comment section. I'm going to end it here, and I'll probably see you guys next video. Peace, love, and stay safe. Bye bye.